What is up, homies? Jester here, and we are back with Jester's Rage. As you can see, the view here is a little bit different from the last time we were going on. Well, that update episode. Go ahead and pull up on the map. Oh, hasn't re-rendered. Anyhow, that's going to be of no use. Over there, 140 meters away was base camp. I said we were going to move over in this direction and set up shop. Lots of stuff I had to do, lots of stuff to take care of. As you can see, I have been a bit busy. So here's a brief rundown of how everything is and going to be. Over here, we're going to have our pens for our farm animals. And then all of this behind it will eventually be set up to handle all of the processing. I'd like to get the, what is it, a chronotyper? Yes, the chronotyper, and set one of those up here with a feeding station on top. What that will do is it will breed and it will take care of the little ones. Shoot them back here, and ultimately, when they grow up, they will be slain, and we'll get whatever materials. We'll get mob essence. Also, we'll end up setting up a series of ranchers. Probably one here. I haven't figured that part out. And then sewers in the bottom. That will collect that stuff. Over here, if you haven't been able to figure out what's red with a black stripe, or white red. Wow! Yellow with a black stripe. This is going to be a bee house. As you can see, you've got a couple of them going. Those that know me know I enjoy the nightmare that comes along with bees. Figured I'd make a little hive, a few layers up. The floor will ultimately be a few levels up. All of the stuff down here will have the other genetics machines and whatnot. And hopefully when this is all said and done, it'll look pretty cool. Hopefully. And then we'll go ahead and go in through the inside. There's a bad guy lurking about, looks like. Should be able to take care of him if he shows up. Actually, no, he's probably at a few levels. This is where I started handling seeds. All of these are already at 10, 10, 10. And this is set to the hardcore mode, so getting there is a pain in the ass. Now, as we go up levels, this is a 2 pair of 9x9 plots. Same with up here, pair of 9x9 plots. And then the very top is the same. However, these are going to be for trees. Tree breeding, get some saplings, get some wood, stuff like that. Or I'm going to raise it up one more level, because not only do we have our regular crops, but we have tentatively the Botania stuff, as well as regular dye plants. But this is enough space. I'm probably not going to be using a whole lot, so I might be able to put the Botania over here, the dyes over there, and then all the various foods we're going to use up here. Down here will be the mass quantity foods. And then behind this, I haven't dug it out yet, but behind that's going to be a lot of the processing for all the plants. A squeezer is going to be back there because we're going to need seed oil, and it's going to give us something to do with all that oil. Over here is going to be, and that's one of the things we're going to work on today, hopefully, is going to be a stone foundry. Pair of cobblegen, or the Igneous extruders. I'm going to need an aqueous accumulator and some alloy smelters and sag mills. I prefer the Ender IO stuff. I just always have since that came out. So I'm going to stick with that for now. Here is, well, if you can't figure that out, you're playing the wrong game. And then I'm going to put a dual setup for sag mills, the Sterling generator, and alloy smelters on each side. And in the very, very early going, this will process all of our ores. And that is where we're starting right now. So I know we're going to need some of this. We're going to need some copper. I do have some glass cooked up because we're going to need that. So we're going to start with the... Nope, going to need some of this stuff. And we got wood. How's the... About to get nighttime. Alright, so we're going to start with the Stirling generators. We're going to need... starting off, pears. I didn't grab redstone. Completely forgot about all that. So let me go through, make sure I've got everything, and we'll be right back to get started. Alrighty, I think we're good to begin. Went ahead, threw in a bit of stone, just in case. Okay, first things first. I know we're going to need a bunch of sticks. Sure, that'll work. Get these taken care of. 2 per. That's 2. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with 2. I need a handful of these. 2 of them. And if I recall correctly, we need furnaces. Alrighty. And we should be golden. My idea is to set it up kind of like that. Nope, they're not going to go there. I'm a dummy. I need to build a wrench too, actually. There and there. I'm going to put Stirling generators. Not Stirling generators. Sag mills there, so I can put a double chest on top, which I think will work out nicely. And then hopefully I'll be able to get the alloy smelters going, so I can make some the conduits, because we got some ender pearls already. Yes, I got plenty of ender pearls. No, it is not hacks. And no, I didn't kill a bunch of endermen. If you look up top right hand corner in the middle, you'll see what looks like a pickaxe. That's my foraging skill. That 56 means I've been doing a lot of mining. So, sag mill. I knew I forgot at least one other thing. Need some of that. Basically, what that means is as you mine, you level stuff up. And you get more stuff. That was 59 diamonds. And to be honest, I haven't ventured far out of this area. So, and that's the cool thing. It does give you a lot of that nifty, like, damn it. I keep forgetting things I need. Let's try this again, shall we? End up having to use this over here. I know I need 4 of them, but didn't venture too far, and that's the beauty behind Advent of Ascension. Well, at least I think so anyway. Is it gives you that what's the word I'm looking for? Progress feel. It feels like you're actually doing something, which I think is cool. All right, 2 of those, and we are short on iron. Fortunately, we still have blocks. Okay, next up, alloy smelter. I knew I needed a bunch of cobblestone. Need 6. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the pack, if you haven't been keeping up, it's pretty cool. Now it makes it difficult. We'll go ahead and show you. I've died a couple times, working on stuff, getting snuck up on from behind, various stuff, you name it. They're sneaky. This should be enough. Fantastic. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna make a handful of chests. Alright, sag mills are going in the center. Alloy smelters going on the outside. Basically what this is going to hopefully do is we'll do that. Kind of like that. Of course, now I get the speed boost. That's another thing. You just saw the wind Wind carries you beneath your feet, and I'm not going anywhere. If you run a certain amount, you'll build up to where at random times you will get a boost of speed, which is cool, especially if you're exploring somewhere and you're just kind of or trying to get somewhere quick, fast, and in a hurry. It definitely has its advantages. Quit being dumb. As you can tell, I fight with this on a regular occasion. But yeah, I'll hop down here and be able to do what I have to do. And as you can see, I have a healthy amount of charcoal, or not charcoal, but coal, because, well, I needed it. Need it for this. Because right now, we don't have the upgrade slots. Excuse me. One thing I do need to do, 2 of that, and I believe it's iron. So 2 of those and 2 of those. This is gonna get me is it pulsating iron? I believe it is. Because when it comes to making item conduits, these bad boys, you need the pulsating iron nugget. And literally, it's the only way to make the stuff. Nothing converts into it. 10,000 RF. And seriously, boom. There's 2 in there, so you got 1 more going. The other thing that is needed in that is the binding. 10, 11, 12. 4. Where is... There we go. The binding composite? No, binder. There it is. Binder composite. Fortunately, 1 set makes 8, so that's a healthy bit. We already got these going, so we can throw this bad mamma jamma down here. And if I recall correctly, it's 1 to 4. Yes, 1 to 4. So that 16 will give me a full stack of the stuff. Though you need 2 to do anything. So while I get this taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and cut real quick. Won't take me too long. Get the inventory cleaned out, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. I think we can go ahead and get started. So this we just go ahead and turn like y'all. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 sets. Now, Ender Pearls and Ender IO, if you can believe it, are extremely important. That's an insert. Ooh. Okay, randomly my phone decided to restart itself. And yes. Extract. We want you on insert. We want you on extract. Now I do know that crushing these ores is going to what's it called? Crushing the ores is going to give us like cobblestone, which is going to end up being cooked into stone, and that's fine. We want to push out the top. We want to pull. Okay, wait a minute. That recognized the chest, but that one did not. Well, we're going to see how that reacts. Go ahead and get some sleepy time in. Having a sleeping bag with you pretty much at all times is one of those things that is amazing. Oh, don't need recipes. I need the configuration. And we're pushing. So, let's see what happens. We're going to grab some iron, and I don't have a whole lot of tin. Throw iron, throw tin. Ah, fantastic. It still worked. Great. That's what I was hoping for. And so now we're going to see when this gets done. It's going to pull it, stuff it in there. Ah, beautiful. So that works. That's great. And we're going to do a similar process over here, but we need to add the Igneous extruders. And that's where things will get amusing. Igneous extruders, we're going to need a bunch of these servos, and we're going to need those frames first and foremost. Oh, already have the tin on me, I already have glass on me, I already have a bunch of iron. As you can tell, before I got into this, to get everything prepared, I did some stuff, did some work. Okay, we're going to make 8 of them, because we're going to need a bunch of them. Okay, iron and glass. I always get this backwards, so we're just going to do it this way. 8 frames. Glass. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, at least 4. Because I know we need 3 Igneous extruders and 1 aqueous accumulator. Copper gears. Do I have a handful of copper? So that was what I need. 3 of them, I think. I can't recall for the Igneous extruder, or the aqueous accumulator. So we're gonna have to fly by the seat of our pants with that one. But usually, once I get started getting everything set up and rocking and rolling, this is usually the first path. Gotta process all the ores, and then I gotta get sand and glass production. Because, let's face it, when you're building machines, you need that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm retarded. We're gonna need a ton of these. Okay, at least another 3. So we're gonna start there. And let's see here. I know I'm gonna need. I got 2 pistons. I need 1 more piston. Don't need the rest of you. Go away. Go away. Alrighty, and then the aqueous. 2 more. Gotta make sure I have 1 of those. And a bucket. I have 3 buckets, so I can spare 1. So those, I have none of these. These are what I need. Okay. And there's that. There's that. Fantastic. A lot easier than I expected. But the other thing, get you out, is the water conduits. Just like the item conduits, which we're going to be using the crap out of. You got to have some for the water as well. And again, this is why I love Ender IO. Because you can put them together. Yay! Put them together! Kind of already started mapping things out, and that should provide enough water. The other thing I'm going to need is power, and that's what I was stupid and didn't make ahead of time. So we're going to change this up a bit. Alloys only. So what's going to happen is this is going to finish. And then we're going to go and make the... I can't even remember the name of it. I feel like a dummy. This stuff, conductive iron. Just a little bit of redstone, iron. But this one, as you saw, whereas with this one it takes the nuggets, this one takes the full ingot and produces 8. So that's a little bit of a nuisance, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and let that stuff cook up, and when we get back, we'll start putting everything in place. And maybe before we wrap things up, I will have all of this being pumped up. So give me just 1 moment. Alright, so great. I went ahead and made an additional 3, just because we're going to need them. Obviously, we're also going to need a serious bank of power, and that I didn't quite prepare yet. So first and foremost, we're gonna go ahead and, well, shit, I didn't make the stuff for that. So there isn't a whole lot I can do there, unfortunately. So that I'm gonna go ahead and leave for next episode. Probably do something, I'm thinking, like that. Oh, and it's nighttime again. The hunt for blood has begun. Yeah, I try to get to sleep as quickly as possible because bad guys spawn. Now in those circumstances where it's a blood moon, yeah, it's downright an invasion. But I figured, you know what, we'll stack it up like this. Now I can at least get the what's it called? Let's get the stone and the what's it? My went blank again. The stone and the cobblestone rolling before we shut things down. And great, I'm short a bucket of lava. Wonderful. I'll put you up top. Hey, come here. I'm gonna put you there. You're gonna be shit out of luck. You're gonna be stone. You two will be cobblestone. So that'll at least get that going. Perhaps. Or am I just stupid and I didn't configure right. Good job, dummy. This is why we can't have nice things. So this will get smooth stone, this will get cobblestone, this will eventually get cobblestone. Just gotta go get some more lava. And those will be piped out, not the back. So this configuration might not stay. They might have to be piped out. You know what? I don't know, because I've got to pull them out from a different direction now. So, fortunately, it's a wrapping up point. I'll be able to figure out exactly what's going on. Some food. Oh, wonderful. But get everything sorted out and plotted out. And when we return, we're going to go ahead and get that all squared away. So do me a favor, comment down below, let me know what you think so far. A few areas that haven't been set up. Back over this direction next to the Great Wood Tree is I'm going to build my Thaumcraft area. It's in the pack and I'm going to try and do as much as I can with as many of the mods that are in here. But I'm thinking kind of like Mayan style pyramid thing. I don't know. Also, let me know if you think I should make the farming area one higher, because I'm going to have a whole ton of food, far more than I'm going to need. God, that was loud. I got a lot of work ahead of me, and below is going to be the tunnel network, because ultimately everything is going to be connected. Granted, this will be its own system, that will be its own system, that will be its own system, all through AE, but everything will be interconnected, I hope. That's my ultimate goal. And I know I'm missing other things. Yes. One other thing I want to build, and that's we're a ways off, and that's deeper into said mountain. I want to build a jail. How that is just going to be cells after cells after cells of all the various different mobs, and just spawners, grinders, and it's just going to keep going in a vicious cycle. I think that will be cool. It's something we've tried to do in the past as a group effort. This is more of a solo operation, obviously. So it's something I'm going to give a shot. Anyhow, again, let me know what you think. Give me some of your ideas, because obviously we're very early on, and nothing is set in stone. So let me know. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're excited. I know I am. Take it easy. I'll catch up with you then.